Corey, did you know it's going to be 99 degrees today?
Crazy weather.
Yeah, we got to find something to keep us cool.
Well, I tend to store my underwear in the freezer and then put them on.
Okay. How's that working for you?
I mean, I feel pretty cool. I mean, I'm not sweating right now, am I? No, I'm not.
Hey.
Try it. You'll love it. And then
I'm
you'll never
Andrew
like
Popper.
anything else again. I'm Corey Amada.
You're watching MashUp.
We've been trying to get local band ILAD into our studios for months. If you've heard them before, you know why. But they were way too busy recording their third CD. Not that we minded waiting. In fact, we were feeling pretty special when they came by to play 2 new cuts for us and answer all of our nosy and inappropriate questions. Ladies and gentlemen, meet ILAD.
Yay! Yes! Clifton, I play guitar and sing some.
Scott, I play the drums.
Gabe, I play the charade station.
Cameron, I play bass and vocals and some guitar.
It doesn't matter how many people we send over there.
Me and Clifton played together a bunch, so we just said, hey, we got these guys and I think we should put a band together with. Here we are, 4 years later. ILAD, there's no real great story behind it. I was kind of just doodling on the page while, collecting bills, and that just came up, and the muse came to me on a collection call. We've since discovered other meanings of the word.
Salvador Dali's name backwards. It's a fish. It's a fish, and it's a place in Somalia.
You guys are now working on a new album.
We actually have 2 new albums under the guise of 1 album. I recorded it with Lance Kohler at Minimum Wage Recording Studios over in Oregon Hill. A really cool guy. We've worked with him for several years. I mean, we felt good about all the recordings we've done, but this one feels a little more realized. And it's going to be called Here There.
Each song is written differently. Some of them might be written by Cameron, or might be written by Gabe or Scott or me, and some of them we just they seem to write themselves. Like the London Groove, Lou Dobbs we played. We don't know how the hell we wrote that. It just happened.
How different is this album from your last album? Is it like a big jump in your...
It's radically different, I'd say. The last album we did, National Flags, was a little ambiguous. This has more form and it's more direct, and it's actually a pretty wide range of styles or emotional content.
Thoughts on the Richmond music scene?
There's a lot of places to play, but I don't think there's necessarily a lot of great places for like original music in the city to be explored. I mean, there's some really good musicians in town.
There's good musicians and good people, but maybe people stay at home and drink beer too much. Come out and drink beer.
Now you want to hear their performances, don't you? Well, you could wait for Monday in the MashUp sessions, but if you're not good at delaying gratification, God, really, who is? Just click over there or down there and see how amazing these guys sound. And don't worry, we'll let you know when they schedule their CD release show later this summer, so you can hear them live too.
Here's our act fact for the day. The Richmond Food Collective loves food, and that's kind of a duh. But their interest in great food and delicious dining grew out of an active desire to eat foods that are good for you. If you've never given much thought to what you eat or where it comes from, these 3 foodies are going to change your mind about why you should. Bridget caught up with them at the Birdhouse Market in Oregon Hill.
Civic journalists. We love to talk about food, we love to cook, and we love to read about it, so we want to share that with everybody. Yeah.
Part of it is also just sort of a day-to-day form of activism. It's sort of a realistic way of sort of trying to have some kind of influence over the community. So I really think that it brings people out of their lives.
great for building community and people knowing where their food comes from and supporting their neighbors, and it makes great environmental sense. And
it's a way of establishing a relationship with a farmer. You pay a certain sum initially, and then they use the amount of money that's been paid by all the members to finance their costs initially, and then you reap the benefit as the season continues with weekly produce.
You know, they'll ask children, where do French fries come from, and they always say McDonald's, you know. So the idea of showing them where it actually comes from, what a potato looks like, these garden plots are great for that.
The success is overwhelming. We get a great response. Yeah. This is a wonderful market for people who work.
Really celebrate the food that is sustaining you and your communities.
And this is a way of sort of going back to the way things used to be, where you had to interact with your neighbors and the people you live around to live your life.
Come on, they're almost like food cheerleaders, if you know what I mean. And just looking at all that food is making me hungry, because I skipped lunch today. If we've gotten your food interest up, you should head over to Once Upon a Vine on North Side for a screening of King Corn, presented by the Richmond Food Collective, a documentary about 2 friends, 1 acre of corn, and the subsidized crop that drives our fast food nation. Check out their blog at richmondfoodcollective.blogspot.com for the date and time of the screening. Today's featured poster is the 8th Annual Music Scene Festival at the Canal Club, tonight and tomorrow night. And it's free, like no cost at all. Nada, zip, $0. In exchange for nothing, you'll see 4 local bands tonight and 5 tomorrow. Doors open at 7 and music officially starts at 8. And if you're too lazy to get off your ass and go, check out MashUp next week and we'll show you what you missed, because we'll be there. All right, Corey, we've got to pace ourselves because we've got a long night ahead of us.
I know, it's like heavy-duty party atmosphere.
Party, music, drinking.
I mean, I just don't want to end up what happened last time, when I end up with like a poncho and like passed out on the side of the James. That was kind of awkward.
I think I read a news report on that. It wasn't really pretty.
I mean, you know, I had to go to court.
Yeah. Well, just to see if Corey's going to be in a poncho, and I may do that. Check out next week's MashUp. Till then, I'm Andrew Cawthorn.
And I'm Corey Amato. How are you going to do that?
Put you in a poncho when you pass out?
Oh, okay. I didn't understand.